Why would you order copies of the lab work that I did on Nicholas?
Because the sooner we find a counteragent, the sooner we can call the cops. I don't want to be under Craig's thumb any longer than we have to be.
Listen to me. If you keep antagonizing Craig, he will kill you. Okay? And I don't know what I would do if something happened to you, so you just have to promise me that you will play along with this for now.
As much as I hate this, it's better than thinking you bailed on me.
For future reference, I'm not going to bail on you, ever. Whether you like it or not, you're stuck with me.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
Robin, I need you to be honest. Emily, it's probably best for everyone if I don't discuss my relationship with Nicholas. I just want the truth. Look, I've always considered you a friend, and I am so grateful to you for operating on me and basically saving my life.
You don't have to keep thanking me.
Look, I know you're in love with Nicholas, but you probably expected to marry him, but I am not proud of what happened, okay? If we get into it, we'll say things that we regret.
If you love Nicholas so much, then why were you here in the locker room last night kissing Patrick?
Patrick and I were here last night, but you must have misinterpreted what you saw.
Robin, I didn't imagine the kiss.
Okay. I didn't want to... Patrick wants me back, and he tried to kiss me, but I pushed him away.
Look, you have obviously reconciled, and for some reason you're going to great lengths to hide it. Why?
No, I'm not hiding anything.
Are you cheating behind Nicholas's back? Huh? Is he in on the deception?
Do you want me to say it? Patrick is devastated that I left him, okay? And I feel really bad for him because I obviously still care about him a lot, but that doesn't mean that I want to be with him.
It's not what it looked like.
Listen, I'm really sorry that you lost Nicholas, but you have to accept it. And as a favor to Patrick, please don't tell anyone what you saw.
Hey, Patrick, do you have a minute?
Yes, I'm doing the Cronson surgery, and yes, you can observe.
Thanks, but it's actually a personal question.
Okay.
Are you back together with Robin?
Good morning. I've been bringing my personal problems to work lately, and it's a bad precedent to set one. We're at the hospital. We should be concentrating on medicine.
Patrick, it would really help if I understood what was going on. Your situation with Robin really affects mine with Nicholas. Have the two of you patched things up?
So, this hospital has a duty to treat any patient regardless of whether they have insurance or not.
I agree. We can't turn away patients in need of critical emergency care. But if a patient can't pay, they need to be transferred or released as soon as possible.
Well, with all due respect, Dr. Ford, your definition of as soon as possible borders on the inhumane.
We are a business as well as a hospital. If we can't pay staff, we can't maintain standards of patient care, then we'll be vulnerable to takeovers by HMOs like Medcam.
Medcam made several overtures to Alan, and he turned them all down.
Alan was impractical. Hospital can't remain open if it can't break even. There are difficult choices to be made if we are to assure the survival of General Hospital.
That was cold. I'm sorry about what he said about Alan. That was...
No, that's all right. I mean, what he said wasn't very nice, but he did bring up some issues that we do have to consider.
Well, you're more tolerant than I am.
You okay, Mom?
Oh, yeah. It's not just Ford. It's... Every moment I'm in this hospital reminds me of Alan.
I know.
It's just one day at a time. Take it one day at a time. It just doesn't seem to be getting much easier.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, just being here helps, sweetheart.
You know how important you are to me? Hmm? You know how much I love you? Yeah? Yeah?
It's like I chose the perfect time to visit.
Emma, you can't be here.
I am here, Nicholas, and I'm not leaving until you tell me the truth. Is Spencer settled in for his nap?
You said you would leave.
I couldn't, Nicholas.
Look, I know this is hard for you to hear, but I told you I'm with Robin.
Robin's back with Patrick. I saw them kissing in the hospital locker room.
No, not another word of that. Not here.
I know you're trying to protect me. What's going on? Spencer settled in for his nap?
You said you would leave.
I couldn't.
Look, I know this is hard for you to hear, but I told you I'm with Robin.
Robin's back with Patrick. I saw them kissing in the hospital locker room.
No, not another word of that. Not here.
I know you're trying to protect me. What's going on?
I don't want you here. Why can't you understand that?
Because you're lying.
Look, I'm with Robin now. If you can't accept that, then I apologize.
Nicholas, you can
That's the way
deny it all
is.
you want, but I know you. And I can see that you're in trouble, so stop shutting me out and tell me what's going on.
Yes, would you please get the launch ready? Emily's on her way down. Thank you.
I love you. Why won't you let me help you?
If you do love me, then you stay the hell away from here. I'm really sorry that it had to come to this, but it's over. Emily, I thought that we could get back to the way we were, but I just don't think that we can do that.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Because I don't love you anymore. And it doesn't matter how many times you come here, it just won't change my mind on that.
Nicholas, you're deliberately trying to hurt me, and you would never do that. That's how I know you're lying.
Stop deluding yourself. Nicholas is telling you the truth. How many times do you have to hear it or see us together to know that he is telling you the truth? I mean, you can't keep showing up here trying to convince him that something's wrong with him just because he's not in love with you anymore. It's pathetic and it needs to stop. I know that this frail, pitiful act normally worked for you, but Nicholas isn't buying it this time. So it's better if you just leave now before you embarrass yourself any further.
The only one playing the frail, pitiful game is you, Robin. You know, when this all started, I was willing to make some allowances for you because I saw what you went through in that hotel. I was there, remember? Pleading with Craig to save your life. I can't believe you're both doing this.
Bravo! Bravo. Although I'm not sure that this was your most inspired performance. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to give the award to intern Emily. She gives new meaning to the proverb, hell hath no fury, etc., etc. I have to wonder, though, how on earth was she prompted to come back and make an attempt at reconciliation? I mean, you'd already broken her heart, and there was no reason for Emily to believe that she had a chance with you, so unless you and Paddy Boy slipped up at work and gave something away.
You shouldn't be here.
I'm not gonna let you push me away.
I don't want to be with you. How many different ways do I have to say yes, I do?
know you. You would never hurt me like this without a reason, so please just tell me what is going on. Whatever it is, I can handle it. All you have to do is let me in. Please, Nicholas, what are you trying to protect me from?
Okay. Mr. Brosnan is Mr. Craig. He broke in a few weeks ago, injected me with a poison, and now I have to get a counteragent every 24 hours or I die.
Nicholas, we've got to get you to the hospital. No, I'm
Stop. Listen, there's nothing they can do for me. Emily, Robin's run several tests trying to isolate the poison. They can't. The only reason I'm alive is because of Craig's counteragent.
Why is he doing this to
It's
me?
because he wants a new identity, and I'm the only one who can help him get it.
Nicholas, you should have told me.
I couldn't. He said he would kill me and you.
Okay, I don't care how dangerous he is. I'm not gonna leave you alone with
Emily,
him.
there is nothing you can do for me.
Nicholas, I love you. We're gonna get through this together.
Jax is about to become Michael's stepfather. It wouldn't hurt if we garnered a little goodwill.
Yeah, but what about Emily?
What? Me?
Well, I mean, that scoundrel Nicholas will be there. That's reason enough to boycott the whole thing.
Don't use me as an excuse, Grandfather. I'm perfectly fine. Besides, Jason is Carly's best friend. I'm sure he'd appreciate us being there.
Jason is going. All right, then we can go.
I thought opera night was tomorrow.
We've been waiting for you for half an hour. You aren't even dressed.
Dressed for what?
Your niece is getting married today. I guess you forgot.
Look, you keep wanting to be a member of this family, and that doesn't mean that you can get out of going to the unpleasant events, even when Tracy is out of town.
No, thanks. I'll pass. Carly and I don't get along.
Carly doesn't get along with anybody in this family, but we are making an effort. You know, if you go, I can be your date, Mr. Luke.
Well, as much as that does sweeten the pot. I think Carly would be just as happy if I didn't show. Besides, I'm way over my limit for weddings this lifetime.
You don't suppose Sky's going to be there, do you?
No, I doubt it.
Why? She's one of Jax's ex-wives, and they've stayed friends.
But she's in bed with Alcazar, and he's at war with Sonny, which means Carly probably wouldn't want Sky to be there.
Friction between Sonny and Alcazar?
When you've been in a media blackout? Yeah, Alcazar staged an ambush on Sonny and Jason. Nearly killed them both.
Really? That means this wedding would be the perfect diversion.
Hey, where the hell are you going?
Hey, Pop, I got a life to lead.
Just want to give you a fair warning. In case you didn't see me, that Nicholas and Robin are here. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and then leave early.
I know the truth. Patrick, so do you. There are things we need to discuss. Oh, hey. Hey. How are you doing?
Doing okay. I can't stand being away from you.
I love you so much.
Listen to me. I don't give a damn what people think. I need you.
No, Nicholas, you can't risk your life to prove a point. Craig's the one with the power right now.
I'll take care of it. I'll get us out of this.
Please don't do anything crazy. I can wait, as long as I know you love me.
This can't go on indefinitely. Even Craig has his limits.
Not that I've seen. He shot Robin for no reason. He forced my father to walk out of the hotel while he was suffering a heart attack. He lined the lobby with explosives to blow us all up. And now he's poisoning you and using the counteragent as leverage to make sure that you cooperate.
Yes, I know. But I'm grateful that you and Robin and Patrick are at least trying to save me.
I know, Nicholas, but he's a psychopath. He's amused by the havoc he creates. And I know I shouldn't think of the worst case scenario. But
I'll get us out of this.
now who's the optimist?
I think there might be a way to bring him down, though. He has a weakness.
What?
Someone's been calling him on the phone. Someone that he obviously cares about.
Do you have any idea who it is?
I don't know. I'm guessing family. I overheard a portion of a phone conversation, and he seemed affectionate with whomever it was.
Craig was talking to family. It seems bizarre to even think that he has one.
I know. I mean, I could be wrong, but whoever this person was wanted him to make an appearance somewhere, and when he said that he couldn't, it sounded almost regretful. If you can believe that.
Even if Craig does have a family, I don't see how it's going to help us.
Well, it makes him vulnerable for the first time. I just need to find a way to exploit that.
Nicholas.
Wow, where did that come from?
We have so little time, I just don't want to waste it talking about Craig.
We need to get back.
I wish we didn't have to be apart.
Maybe and steal some time at the reception. God, I'd give anything to stay with you tonight. Wake up with you in the morning.
We're together now, and that's all that matters.
I love you.
And I love you too.
Is anyone there?
Hello?
Who are you trying to reach?
Who is this? Who are you?
Why did you answer this phone? Identify yourself
Immediately or I'll hang up.
I'll help you any way I can, but I need to know who you are and whom you're trying to reach.
That was foolish, and it's going to cost you. Don't insult my intelligence by saying you answered by mistake, please.
Oh, I won't. But whoever that was sounded concerned. Obviously cares about you. Is it someone you care for? Sister? Mother, perhaps? And if so, is she aware of what you've done?
Oh, don't try and appeal to me, and to my better nature, as it were.
Oh, come on! Even you have some shred of decency inside you.
You picking up that phone was a dangerous error. So why don't you spend some quality time with your son, Spencer, eh? Because your son will be an orphan by 9 o'clock tonight.
Make me writhe on the floor, desperate for oxygen while my lungs shut down, but eventually you will give me that counteragent. You know it because...
You've misjudged the entire situation. You need me! I have other options because you've bankrolled a new identity for me. You see, Mr. Brosnan has a very convincing paper trail as well as a luxury flat in London. Now, you've kept up your end of the bargain until tonight. You convinced me always to move on, so tonight I will.
You will never even make it out of the airport.
My travel plans are the least of your concerns. Believe me. Unfortunately, I like it here. I like our current arrangement, but you have made that impossible.
You're not going anywhere.
You have less than 6 hours to live, and far less if you overexert yourself.
Too many people know about this. You'll never get away with it.
You are begging for your life. I mean, in a dignified way, but still, this is beneath you. Don't give it your hopes up. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is poison, not the counteragent. Now, I could give it to you. I mean, it would speed things up, but where would the fun be? No, I'm going to make a stop on my way out of town, and I'm going to surprise someone you care about. Perhaps your aunt or fiery little Emily. I mean, can you imagine the fight that she would put up? And I'm going to make everyone a favor by putting your unfortunate mother out of her misery. Why not?
Now, you can give us both the counteragent, or we die together. You choose!
I hope you enjoyed your little moment, you know, going down with a fight, that sort of thing. But I'm afraid it's not going to save your life, you see. You see, this was saline. One last game for the road, but I'm impressed. I didn't realize you had that much fight in you. I mean, it'll save you 1 hour less in agony, or 1 hour less with your son, depending on how you look at it. But I suggest you put your life in order. And if you have strength enough to review your last will and testament, I want you to leave Jobin Robin All my best. Farewell.
Well, did everyone have fun at the wedding?
Want to thank you both?
You should probably thank me. You hate her. She stole your man, remember?
You know, it's a good thing you're a doctor because you would make a terrible spy.
You really think Craig has somebody watching over us at the hospital?
He might. We should be careful just in case.
Wow. Doctor all work and no play. She hasn't changed a bit.
Really, what happened to loving me and accepting me exactly the way I am?
I think that's my beeper. Got a couple post-ops I have to check on, but I will go down to the lab as soon as I can.
We'll keep working on the counteragent for you.
Emily. Craig's gone. He left. If we don't find a counteragent in the next 5 hours, I die.
I need you to page Dr. Scorpio and Dr. Drake's stat.
All right. Here, let's go here.
How's your breathing?
It's okay for right now.
You said that Craig's played these mind games before. Huh? That he lets you think you're going to die, and at the last minute he gives you the counteragent.
It doesn't matter. He's gone. He doesn't need me anymore. What happened?
We don't have much time. What do you mean? Where's Craig?
He's gone. He's gone. He said he couldn't risk staying in town any longer. He's gone.
What about the counteragent?
He took it with him. I die in less than 5 hours.
Oh my God. Craig told him that physical exertion is going to make the poison work faster.
Okay, well, how do you feel now?
I'm a little sore, but otherwise I'm okay.
Okay, well, we'll admit you while we get to work. We're gonna have to rerun the toxicants in your blood, try and find something that we missed. Hopefully synthesize a counteragent.
Okay. All right, do fast. Sorry, Nicholas, I've got to draw more blood.
It's okay.
Don't worry. They're going to find a counteragent.
Emily, they've been trying to break down that poison for weeks.
We can't give up hope.
I never thought it would end like this.
Patrick and Robin are brilliant doctors, Nicholas. They've made it their mission to save you. They're working hard as we speak. Hi. Do you have anything yet?
We found an important piece of the puzzle.
Hey, so you'll be able to make the counteragent.
We're working on it.
What aren't you telling us?
What time frame are we talking about?
Anywhere from an hour to a day.
I don't have a day.
Patrick and Robin are working on the counteragent. Nicholas, they've identified some of the markers.
Well, just in case they don't succeed, I need to see my family. Lucky, Lulu, Lexus, Spencer. And I need to see him and tell him goodbye.
We have to believe that it's not going to come to that.
What if it does? You raised my little boy.
Nicholas, I am not going to accept that I'm losing you.
It's okay. Okay. I've had a blessed life, and I have a wonderful family. A beautiful little boy. And you. I just wished I would have figured that out a little sooner.
Yeah, I was gawky and embarrassingly sorry.
I'm just so grateful that I finally woke up and realized what a beautiful woman you are. I love you.
Nicholas! Nicholas!
vitals are strong. Your lungs sound clear. How's the pain in your chest?
Better.
Okay, I'm gonna get you something so you can relax.
Yeah, I know. Don't. Please don't go. Stay here.
Nicholas, you listen to me. We're gonna get through this. Okay? Patrick and Robin are gonna make you well again.
I'm so sorry for the way I treated you through all of this. Pushing you away for all those weeks. Making you believe that I didn't love you. I know how much that hurt you.
I never stopped loving you. And I never will.
I think we have the counter agent. Are there any risks? We think it's fairly safe, but honestly, we don't have time to make definitive tests.
What are you waiting for? Give it to me.
Norma and Spencer are leaving Windermere right now. It might take them a while to get here because of the weather.
Okay. If they don't make it in time, you have to tell them how much I love him. Will you tell him that for me?
Yes,
Will you tell that for me?
I will, Nicholas, but you tell him all the time.
He won't remember. He won't have one single memory of me.
Hey, why are you so convinced that you're gonna die? There's still a chance that Robin and Patrick could find a treatment to counteract this poison.
I'm sorry I wasted so much time with you. I'm sorry.
Nicholas,
I'm really sorry.
hey, you listen to me. What happened to the Nicholas who wouldn't let me give up when I was losing my battle with cancer? You stayed here in the hospital, in the room next to mine, sitting against the wall, willing me to live. And I did, because of your love. I'm just as determined to keep you with me. So instead of preparing for the worst, you focus on everything that you have to live for, like your son.
I'm so in love with you. I don't want to leave you.
The stats are down to 92%.
We need to start you on oxygen. No, not yet.
Nicholas, you can barely breathe.
Not yet.
Look who's here.
Hey. Come here. Come to Daddy. Hey.
There we go.
Come here.
Oh, it's very happy to see you, huh?
Hey, buddy. Oh. Mm. Can you give us a few minutes, please? Thank you. Thank you. I know. All I ever wanted was to give you a chance to experience all the wonderful opportunities in this awesome life. That's all I ever wanted for you. I love you so much. No matter where I am, I love you so much.
How's he doing?
Stats are down to 88%.
Here, Robin. I'm here. Nicholas, you just try to relax. No. Listen to Emily. You have to keep your strength. Just keep it on, please. Make it quick. VP's falling. You dare leave me. Nicholas, you keep fighting. Keep fighting.
Bring me closer, I feel your touch.
Code Blue.
Will you pull me up again?
License and registration, please.
Oh, sure. There you go. Breathe, damn it.
Sends you through the haze, just like a memory. We've been down here for days. Have you seen me? I feel your touch. Will you pull me up?
You dare leave me. Nicholas, you keep fighting. Keep fighting. Code Blue.
Breathe, damn it.
We need the crash cart. Clear.
We just bought Nicholas some time.
Not much. His BP is critically low and his heart is beating again.
We'll take it from here.
All right, I gotta get to the lab. Hey, what can I do? Nothing, just stay with Nicholas. We're doing everything we can. We're not giving up on you. Thank you for saving his life.
We just prolonged.
You brought Nicholas back once. You can do it again.
Emily, Nicholas can't breathe on his own. His organs are under terrible stress. He could stop at any minute. His heart just stopped. We can't just jump in indefinitely.
He's strong. His heart is strong.
Unfortunately, so is a poison.
He's gonna make it.
Was he in an accident?
Nicholas had some kind of a toxic reaction, and Robin and Patrick are running every test they know.
What happened?
Nicholas can't breathe right now, Lulu, so they had to intubate him. His heart stopped a few minutes ago.
Why is Patrick working on him if he works on brains? He's a neurosurgeon.
Lulu, Robin and Patrick are on duty tonight. Okay, they're both excellent doctors. Trust me, they're doing everything they can to help Nicholas beat this.
You say that like there's a chance that he won't. Nicholas, you are my brother. Okay? That means you're tough. And you're strong. And I need you for a million reasons. You were my biggest defender when I decided to have an abortion, and you treat me like I'm an adult. And I'm trying to act like an adult right now, but I feel like I've been punched in the stomach. Spencer needs you. More than I do. Nicholas, who's gonna tell him about his heritage? You know, all those crazy Cassadine memories. I don't know anything about that, and riding and fencing. And all those other things that you like to talk about. Who's going to tell him about that? And Lucky needs you, too. Nicholas, Mom needs you, too. She needs you to help protect her from Scott Baldwin so he doesn't become her legal guardian. Can't we do something?
We don't know what else to do.
What? Nicholas gave me a part of himself when I was little. He didn't even know me, and he saved my life, so we can't just sit here and watch him die.
He saved me, too. I just came from the lab. I'm so sorry. I have nothing.
No. You need to stop saying that. You can't stand here and talk about him like we're not going to do anything.
I got it.
What? You got what?
Lulu, we need to wait outside while they give him this treatment, okay?
Craig showed up, messed with my head and gave me the counteragent.
Except we don't even know if that is the counteragent.
Doesn't matter if it's not, he's dead anyway. It's working. BP is stabilizing.
Yeah. He should be able to breathe on his own now. Good thing you had more faith in Craig than I did.
The only thing I had faith in that Craig wasn't done with Nicholas. I'll take him off life support.
The shot worked. Patrick's taking him off of life support right now. Oh, just give us a few minutes and then you can come back in.
Oh my God. Hey. Hey, don't you ever scare me like that again.
Where's the rope? That's from the respirator.
Because Lucky's baby was born. It's a boy.
Boy. What's he like?
I don't know. I've been here worried about you.
Go see him.
I have my cell phone on. I'll take pictures and I'll show them to you.
I felt you next to me. Yeah.
Chris, I'm sorry. We went against your wishes. We had to. You see, we weren't able to recreate the counteragent in the lab here.
Why am I still alive? Craig came back. Turns out he still needs you. He couldn't risk being seen, so he let me give you the shot. But now we can make a move. I kept a little bit to analyze in the lab.
We can isolate the active components. This may be the only way we can turn this thing around.
Thank you. We'll compare this with the blood sample taken before the shot. Cross-reference it with the counteragent that Craig gave us.
He gave you the counteragent to save me. Do you think he would have done that if he knew there was a way to duplicate it?
Craig is arrogant. It's finally working against him. We have to exploit it. What do you see, son?
It's up to me to deal with him.
So far, that hasn't worked that well. It's too dangerous to fight with Craig. Nicholas, he retaliates by hurting you. You almost died.
Yeah, I know that it's frustrating, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. We can take some of the counteragent that Patrick saved and produce more of it.
That's what he wants. He wants us spinning our wheels in a lab. And we'll end up empty-handed and wasting our time.
Well, you got a better idea?
And Craig has a family. And someone that he cares about. That's what the fight was about. I answered his cell phone.
Who was it?
That, I don't know, some woman.
What would you suggest doing?
Find out who and where this woman is.
Well, we certainly can't threaten her to get to Craig.
Well, and the point is he has a weakness and we need to find a way to exploit it.
Hello. All right, I'll be right there.
Whoa, what is it?
Something's wrong with Elizabeth.
Nicholas, wait, hold on.
Too late. Elizabeth's already in surgery.
It's good that they got her in so fast. The doctors are going to have a better chance of repairing the damage.
Thank you.
For what?
For always being so positive.
Nicholas, she has so much to live for. She's going to make it through. Meanwhile, you need a rest. You're supposed to be in bed. Come on.
I have to go find Lucky. Hey. Is she already in surgery?
I just came back here to wait.
How is she?
I don't know. I just walked Elizabeth through the OR doors. And I went to the observation area to watch. I just couldn't stand it. I mean, what? What if? I just looked into his eyes and he looked back at me. I just felt like my whole world was complete.
I know what you mean.
Smith, she just smiled at me and then
closed her eyes and the machine started blaring.
Elizabeth's strong. Lucky, she's getting excellent care. She's gonna pull through.
She has to. I can't live my life without her.
I believe that you won't have to, Lucky.
I hear Elizabeth's in surgery. She's going to be all right, isn't she? Are
We're waiting to hear.
you hanging in there?
I'm doing okay as long as Elizabeth makes it.
You should be lying down, Nicholas.
Yeah, you look terrible, man.
Should have seen me a few hours ago. I'm better now.
Nicholas, go home.
No, look, it's fine. I'll stay here until she's out of surgery.
Nicholas, I appreciate your support, but there's nothing you can do.
Lucky's right. Come on, we need to go.
Yeah, get some rest.
I'll call you later for an update, okay?
Thanks.
You sit down and rest, and I'm gonna get you something to eat.
Oh. How solicitous, intern Emily. Your latest brush with death has obviously worn you out, hasn't it?
Thought you were leaving.
Well, there's been a sudden change of plans for all of us, it seems. Since intern Emily doesn't seem the slightest bit surprised to see me.
I know all about it. How you poisoned Nicholas, you forced him to...
Oh, no, it was Nicholas's idea to force you away for your own protection. You see, I argued in favor of true love.
You don't have to talk to him.
I wanted to include Emily from the start, and now that she is, I know just the way to use her. And Emily, I'm in need of an escort, and I think you will do nicely.
She's not going anywhere with you.
Oh! Though I find you hard to resist, I promise that I won't try to sleep with you, unless you request it, of course.
Emily.
Now, you're going to have to get over that little aversion, because you are going to come on a little business trip with me.
Leave her out of this.
That's a little bit too late for that, isn't it?
We stick to the original agreement.
You're becoming tiresome, Nicholas. I get to make the choices here. Emily is coming with me. And if I can't handle this transaction in a timely manner with Emily's assistance, then you won't get the counteragent, and you will die this time. So you see, your life is in Emily's hands once again.